Hello, everyone. This is an important activation. We are in Romania, south perhaps 10 kilometers or so of Sibiu, Romania. I believe I pronounced that correctly. There is another town, something like Cisna Diora, I believe. And we're at a very important location here. I'll switch the camera around because we're doing an activation. So what you can see on top of the hill, I can zoom this in, is an important representation. You also see the number 800 written on it. And for anyone that wishes to look at the angel number meaning of 800, you will see it's a completion, abundance, prosperity, and much more. And it is in alignment right at this great, most auspicious ascension time on the planet and what all of us are doing. So what we wish to do in this is, in this area, it is a mound, if you will. Let's see if you can see it in here. So there is a much bigger hill, small mountain, but this is a mound that is, see if I can hold the finger here. Yeah, this mound is quartz inside, and it's a very powerful energetic center. And this was founded by the Cistercian monks, let's say in the 11th or 12th century. And also some of these were carriers of the Grail line knowledge, and also the Templars, the Knights Templars knowledge, and of course the connection to the Ark of the Covenant, and also the Ark of On. And by the way, we are sitting at a campground that is named in Romania Ananas, which really, I believe, means pineapple, but we also know with the pineal gland and the pine cone, but also Anna and Grandma Anna in the Grail Christ Mary Magdalene bloodline, which is prevalent today. And today we have approximately at this time 4.83 million living descendants from the Christ Mary Magdalene. But nevertheless, let's get back to what we're doing here. So what we wish to do with this very important energetic node is to anchor in the white light, to energize this to its fullest capacity. And it is a energetic light component in a huge energetic crystal spiral, what Femke and I are preparing and activating, and others here in Romania. And it is a positive spiral. The energetics in overall Romania was negative spiral. So this area, and it's a young angel in there in the bottom of the picture. But nevertheless, what we wish to do is infuse this with white light, with the intention to activate more of the Christ codices. But also this is an access point into Gaia, down to the core of Gaia. So we also wish to distribute the Christos Sophia's codices into the core of Gaia to emanate more outward as well. And this can be called a Grail access point. And this is one of the reasons where the energetics is high enough to support a direct connection into the core to emanate from within and out. So once again, this is an important area, and whatever whatever each one of you also may be guided to apply, and of course the 7 sacred rays, the rainbow, and also the 6 Paschal rays as well. So if some of you may wish 13 energetic rays to also deposit in here, those of you that are aware of their applications, their uses, and what they are divinely given to you to utilize. So again, we will anchor in everything that each individual is guided, all of this in the utmost divine benevolence, to activate it as a nodule, to also hold the crystal spiral energetics all over Romania. And this energetic spiral is huge. It stretches from the most southern border in central Romania up, and it connects into the Ukraine, the 81 pyramid complex structure in the Ukraine, close to the Romania border, where you tap into this 81 pyramidal structure, 9-9, and it's a very important energetic complex that if some of you have been here for a while, you know that we activated that just before the Ukrainian-Russian dispute a few years ago, only a few days before that broke out, I believe. So there is this connection and significance with what we are doing here. Also, further with this is, as I mentioned before, is also the key to the connection to the real commandments of God. As we know, the way the commandments are mostly written is not correct. The way the virtues are written are not entirely correct. However, there is a new there is the real, what I need to say, the real commandments. And in this time, these real commandments is God's law, what is being applied to the planet. So it is very significant with this to also integrate into your activation the God's laws, if you will. And where we are going and where we are taking humanity into at least the place of civility out of savagery, what is here now, and simply the savagery upon the planet. There should not be any poverty whatsoever, and that is savage, to have one separated like that. So we are eradicating this, and part of doing this is changing the energetics of the planet to ensure and to sustain a reality where it no longer exists. So we're purifying and upgrading. Having said this actual area also several days or a few days ago, Femke and I, and here's Femke here. A few days ago, we were also given that this area over, let's say, at least the recent past, it has been feminine, mostly to my knowledge, feminine ceremonies to keep the area clear and uplifted with at least the feminine motherly love. So there has been attention applied to this area to keep it, let's say, preserved in such an energetic state that at this time, Femke and I and all of you together, all of us together comes in, and we activate this area to the higher. And it's as a result of so many working diligently upon the planet in the past to clear the energetic geographical negative imprint and to keep these areas cleared that are ready for the higher activations. And this is where part of the divine work Femke and I do. Then we come in and we deposit the higher Christ consciousness codes and codices in the least to activate these to prepare the world for the new, at least civilized, humane world where everyone is community and harmony and love and peace and joy and happiness. So it's all part of creating this new world. And everything is energy and frequency, as all of you know. So it's important that we clear the energetic fields and raise the frequency of the planet. And with that, we are also in a great time. The most recent clearing is one's leaving go of any attachments to the old. And this is also a part of this energetics, what we are doing. Part of letting go is being prepared for a very new reality and more powerful than, if you will, ever before. And it is the process with it. So many layers do come off to empower one so you're not controlled by anything from the old world. We are creating the new, so you've got to be in the state of neutrality. So you go from detaching from the old. When that process is mostly complete, you're in the state of neutrality, and then from neutrality you begin to project and create the reality that you are divinely incentivized with into the future, and bring that future into this now as co-creator abilities that we all have. So on this most special, auspicious day, we request that you activate this area to the highest. And with that, anyone, I'll switch it back around, anyone watching this at any time, because we transcend all time and space, because it's one of our multi-dimensional abilities. Having said that, anyone watching this, let's say 5 days from now, you just put your energy back, you put the conscious command that it's applied altogether at this time, and it's done simply through the consciousness at knowing you are not constant in linear time, that we can apply anywheres in the past, and to apply in the future, that is still kind of regulated, yet to the degree that we only can put positivity into the future. So if you're still at levels of dealing with a little bit more levels of fear, well then you don't project so much and don't create so much in the future. And we have everyone's at different levels, and each one still has some little negativity within them, including I. And this is important that we have this, because it's the empathic power to be able to transmute the negative energy. If we did not have this little negative magnet within us, we would not be in this reality. We would be in, let's say, the ascended reality, but that is not allowed yet. We are still very rapidly transitioning reality, so we are actually individual processors of negativity, turning it into positivity, and this is how it works. So, having said that, we'll keep it short. Femke and I just got divine confirmation a bit ago that we are to begin to move and travel again, and energize and activate more points along this important spiral. It's tentatively looking like perhaps we will still be in Romania for about a month yet. It's pretty extensive here, the energetic applications that we need to do, and of course we call on all of you to contribute and join in these activations. The more hands, the lighter work, pardon the pun, if you will, but that's how it works. And with this, it's quite possible, I'll flip the camera back around, it's quite possible we may also bring in some lightning to this area within 24 hours. It may be a unharmful lightning strike here, but we'll see. We don't wish to create anything, but definitely we've seen it with a little angel going on his bike. But we have seen it with Christ the Redeemer activation on that hill. So again, we don't need confirmations. We know who and what we are and what we are doing. We know our abilities and our capabilities and our huge divine potential. It's why we are here at this time, to take humanity into the heaven on earth scenario. This is divinely ascertained and ordained, meaning there is no going back to that old. And all of you watching this at this point, you are the peers and the vanguard that we take this forward. So this mission is a selfless mission, meaning we are already ascended, and I will say I use the label ascended masters. Many, if not all of you, already are. You just don't know it yet. For if you did know it, it would change everything that you do. And this is a divine integral process of transitioning reality. So everyone is fine right where you are. Everything you're doing is absolutely fine, and we all contribute to the whole. So that's enough rambling. We soon need to begin to travel. So with that, love, light, and gratitude and peace, and we'll see you soon. And here's Fem.
Bye.
Woohoo!